Today we are playing Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Alright, so hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome back. We are playing Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. My name is Experiment Citizen, and we are going to play a game today that, bar none, is one of my favorite games. I got this game 3 years ago and it came out 4 years ago. It probably came out 4 years ago, and I got it so this is a warning. If you suffer from psychosis, or if you suffer from any of those things, and I like games like this. So, also what it said. This is best experienced with headphones. If you have headphones on, this game absolutely serves you best if you have headphones on. There's a reason for that, and we'll get to that. But if you're listening to this through speakers, you don't quite get the full effect of what's going on in the game. Also, if I look this way, I'm looking at chat. I'm looking at the game. I'm looking this way. I'm typically looking this way at the game. So probably we'll look over at chat a little bit, but probably my focus is going to be here. If I hear anything in chat, I'll see it. So, okay. So, if you have headphones and you're able to listen to this game through headphones, you'll get a little bit more of the environment that's going on and a little bit more of what's going on in her head. But this is the character that we will be dealing with. Her name is Senua. Alright. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yep, I want to start brand spanking new for all you beautiful people. Well, do not fret, because what is being experienced through the headphones will continue on. I think this game is so well made. They really did their research about people who suffer from mental disabilities and psychosis and schizophrenia. They really did their research with this game. And to me, this is so well done. Ninja Theory hit the nail on the head. I will shut up now because this is important.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer.
They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
They're watching.
Why isn't she turning coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I feel you coming.
Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? It's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
How amazing is that? So this game is filmed with full motion capture. The woman who portrays Senua does all the stunts that we're about to do and everything. They recorded her body movements doing this. Ninja Theory took expert amount of time in doing this, and when she looks at the camera and looks at us, hello, Mr. Starley, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Welcome in. We've just started. You've not missed a whole lot except the intro, which is brilliant. I recommend totally going and watching just the first little part of this. When she turns and looks at us and looks at the camera, not many characters are in games are that self-aware. So we get a lot of the inner talk of Senua. And just so they have a name, the name of the voices in her head are the Furies. Or we call them the Furies. They So, like many people who are diagnosed with schizophrenia, a lot of them, part of that diagnosis is that they hear voices. So we can glean from that Senua might have slight schizophrenic tendencies, as she hears voices, sees hallucinations, things like that. But it's called the darkness, and so we will refer to it, and it will be referred to in the game as the darkness from here on out. So that's how I will refer to it as. Senua is what Senua is wearing is a traditional headdress of the time of England prior to the invasion of the Roman Empire. Um, she is a woad, or of Celtic origin. What she's wearing is a traditional headdress, and the makeup is war paint. Yes, science. What she is wearing is traditional war paint. These would be clothes that she would be wearing, obviously carved from animal skins. Here on her belt is a mirror that will be important, and this thing that she will reference, the other thing that's hanging on her belt, is the head of her dead lover, Dillion, that we heard about. So we will get more of his story as we go. This is my third time playing through this game, so I will try to be spoiler free and not give anything but obviously lots of dead people. So let's continue on our journey into hell.
Do not forget my story, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a... Do not forget my story, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
So another voice to add to our growing list of voices. So I can look around here and move. Okay. All right, we're going. Oh, geez. Okay.
The darkness is coming.
Okay.
Yearns for life. Hungers. Like a pack of wolves in the hunt. But she's not stopping.
Oh, gotta go.
Not this time.
Okay, we gotta go. Oh, such a good shot.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Come. Her dear beloved, Dillion.
Okay. Arasta. Arsta. Aras. Ar. Arasta. Arasta. Welcome. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. We've just started. So some new info.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
First time chatter, Miss Starley, thank you. So Miss travels through the environment. She's hallucinating the places and the dead corpses. If not, is the environment abandoned by people caused by the Black Plague? So, no spoilers for anyone, but if you haven't played this game, so she's not hallucinating the environment at all. This, like, but for people who are diagnosed with schizophrenia, they may suffer from hallucinations, and what we're hearing is, like, her hearing voices. As she travels and traverses the terrain, we will see different things from her perspective and from her point of view that we will see as real to her. Obviously, this is a game, but again, no spoilers. But the hearing of voices is typically a sign of schizophrenia. But this is very, as far as cultural correctness, people who had mental illnesses in times of, in ancient times like this, were seen as having connections to the gods, as having a direct line, because they were thought to be able to hear the voices of the gods. They were thought to interpret the will of people, and they were seen as shamans, and as wise people, spiritual leaders of different places. But sometimes it wasn't so, it was seen sometimes as bad as, like, you brought, like, bad omens or things like that. But mostly, a lot of the times, if you had something that happened to you like this, it was seen as, like, just you were connected to the other realms of the world. And in the case of the Norse mythology, there was Helheim, where the dead went. There was Asgard, where the gods lived and dwelled. There was Niflheim. There is Alfheim. There is Vanheim. I can't remember all of them. Obviously Midgard. And so what she's done is she's taken the living and the gods' way to hell. And so we catch up with her as we were going through. But spoiler free.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
Oh, here we go.
The world of men they call Midgard.
Yes.
Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna let the video game explain what's going on. I'm gonna, like, just shut up because it gives you that was a great explanation. It was a great explanation. Yes, or accused of being a witch. In the cases of Christianity and the New World and the Puritans and here in America, the Salem witch trials, a lot of people.
You don't know where you're going.
Were accused of witchcraft, but in in cultures where there were polytheistic, typically.
Where are we? Get down.
What's she waiting for?
So brave.
Why did she do that?
She shouldn't have done it. Not safe.
Can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
Hey. And what are you, sir?
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Ruth? Is that you?
Around you now.
They're my tales of the Northmen.
Yes.
They call me Ruth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool.
He's not there.
Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes.
I can see one.
She needs to
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
hidden secret.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
He's coming.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked.
Thank you. It's not safe.
Okay, so now we understand.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
So now we have a new ability, which is
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
so now we have another voice, Druth. Now we understand who the man talking to us is. I also have a kitty on my lap, so I'm gonna try and move my microphone closer to me so that I may talk to you all. So the story will explain itself in due time. I don't want to give anything away except for like little tidbits here and there. But now we know that Druth is the man talking to us.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
She's teasing me. She's not.
do get me.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
If it seems like I'm going through this a little fast, I know what I'm doing. And so that is the bridge I must cross. I must get to the bridge. So yeah, we're gonna get a full lesson in Norse mythology. If you like those things, if you can read runes, if you know what they mean, I 100% am here for it. I don't read runes. I'm not a rune reader. I don't pretend to be able to do it. All I know is that I enjoy this mythology. I enjoy these settings and enjoy the time period in which they are set. I'm also playing this in preparation for the new one that is coming out, Senua Saga, which is going to come out hopefully on PC as well as the Xbox Series S.
Oh, stay back.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
You're going to die. Get dying. Darkness is coming.
Riley, I'll get to your question in just a second.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not there.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To her soul. It won't open.
How will she get through the
Okay,
crowd?
so,
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods.
Okay.
Two gates.
so we're gonna go fight two gods, but I also want to address one thing that Mr. Starley said. Yes, runes are not a commonplace language. They are. It's more of an art form now. Each Nordic rune stands for a lot like the Greek alphabet. So the letter for alpha is an A. It's very similar in concept and construction. The runes themselves mean things, but also together with other runes spell words. So alpha could be used for the letters A and L, even though there is lambda, which could be which is the opened triangle, could be LA. There are many uses for runes. A lot of what people use them for now is for fortune telling. But give me 1 second, guys, if I may. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
2 gates, 2
Okay.
doors.
She's too scared.
So again,
One.
having done this prior, I I know which each, but I will again.
The
spoiler
Northmen
free,
say
we'll go
that
with
in the beginning there was nothing but darkness, bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became
Very bad
a
timing.
cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Okay. So we're gonna do my favorite one first. Yes, the
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens.
I love this one.
He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Yeah, Valravan is bar none. He's my favorite. Like this is one of my favorite ones to do. Cert is really cool, as well. Actually, it's not cool, but this one is a lot of fun. So we're just gonna look around at the atmosphere. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? Like, look at that. Look at that snowy peak over here. And these trees, like, just is so amazing. To me, this was one of the best. I cannot get over the beauty of this game. Like everything from the way she looks to the environment to even the enemies all look absolutely stunning. Look at these flowers. I mean, look at this. These leaves. Did she actually act the charging flying knee? Yes. The woman who did this, they trained her to move in these different poses. Which, if you've done full motion capture, a lot of the times you only have to do the move once or twice, so they get a full range of motion, and and then they just kind of repeat it within the code itself. Because once you do it, it forms a code, and they can just reuse it over and over again as you use it. So yeah, the woman who did this is just an amazing actress. If you know anything, so if you've ever seen, what am I trying to say? If you've ever seen Lord the Hobbit, where Smaug, that's all Benedict Cumberbatch's face with like all those, what is it? Ping pong balls all over it.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Look at this thing. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're not gonna go there quite yet. I want to look around. So an interesting concept with this game that they did was, so there's not a lot of music. It's more the sounds of nature that are around her, the birds, the wind, the trees, the movement, her breathing. They chose not to give this. It has music, it has some music in it, but they chose not to give a lot of music to this, as it distracted from what was going around, and they wanted the focus to be on Senua. so her perspective, and again, we're third person over her shoulder, obviously, but even that, you can just look around, because we're pretty much along for the ride. As the voices said, like, even we may have a part to play in all of this. Yeah, we are just here.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Exactly. So, like, when we were under the bridge, when we were under the bridge, when we were under the, when we were near the water, all of that, it's just environmental sound. Even now, like, you can see the edges of the screen kind of shift and shimmer when we use our focus and our inner eye.
What's that? It's a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Okay. So we have all these little effigies, little places like this, and then we have this hoop here. Ah, you see that? You see that?
Something's different. Change.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Yep, there's no HUD, there's no heads-up display. The only way we get any type of indication about Senua's health is if you saw when I was fighting and I would take damage, and around the screen would get red. And the more I got hurt, the more red it got, and even when I got struck down, everything happened. And also, we can kind of tell the progress of the game by, if you see on her right arm there, let me kind of turn the screen. Yeah. No, I didn't want, zoom out, Senua. Her right arm there, see how her hand has some blackness on it? Every time we die, that will creep up a little more on her arm. Yep. All of this is to immerse you into the game itself, which is why I recommend, if you were listening to me play this game, and I will be silent most of this game, except in moments like this where I can talk and we're not hearing the theories in our head. I will be mostly silent and let the game narrate what's going on. If we need clarification, if you need clarification, I will 100% give it, because, again, like I said, this is my third time playing it, but I love how the environment and the exposition, as little of it as there is, gives a good, well-rounded narrative. And that's why I love this game so much. Oh, a little wonky there for some reason. Where's the stairs? They're there. Gotta say, when I first played this game, the camera was a terrible thing. I absolutely hated it, but I got used to it fairly quickly.
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried, begged.
Look at this lighting. Look how dynamic this is. And the distinct change from where we were, which was bright light and this nice, pretty, like almost park scene. This, how amazing is that? That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Charlie, for redeeming a hydrate. I appreciate that. I will talk so much in games that I'm so excited about. So, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Okay. I'll explain more of that. Like, that will get its own explanation. Hey. Let's go. Strong. Gotta have strong arms. Be strong.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Dead person on an altar. I get a chill. Oh, I got a chill. Ah! So good. So good. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
You are capable. Remember what Stop them! He's gone!
Woo-wee.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Those battles, there is no setting for this game. There is no, like, medium, hard, or easy. This is the setting for the game. You either do it or you don't. Just saying. It's another reason why I love this game. Like, it throws you into this. This is either do or die. I honestly thought when I got to this point, I thought I'd backtracked and I was lost. I was like, no, what am I doing? Why am I back here? And then I was like, oh, wait. Duh. Oh, this game is so good. No, we're not lost. Promise. I don't believe we are, at least. It has happened before. Ah! You're kidding me. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, wait. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm okay. No, wait. Did I do it again? Oh, crap. I did it again. Shit. Oh, okay. So, as stated before, he is the master of illusion. If you can see, we have been here before. Also, Senua has no other speeds. This speed or this speed. Again. So, but we won't have to fight those jerks again. So, alright. There's the circle. There. But yeah, the sword is for only weapons. I hate it when this does stuff. Come on, that's good. I thought I was lost, but it is. It is. Did it again. Get it. Get it, girl. Ugh. So good to be back. Alright, let's use our inner eye to focus. Aye.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
So if you can see, all right. So I'm gonna talk over the ravens. Right, I'm talking about the Furies. So if you can see here in the in his symbol, there are 3 ravens in this symbol, and they're drawn very stylistically in the Old Norse way. You see this shimmer? Okay, so I want to show you something. So you see this here? You guys see this here? Alright, let me show you something. Go around. Now there's a way.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
When I discovered that the first time, I was like, that is dope as a hell. Which makes sense because, you know, we're in hell, so.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something new shifted. Can you feel it?
So conversely, if we look through it again, it's gone. It was such a cool mechanic. Absolutely was thrilled by this. I finished this game the first time I played it.
It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
So good, so good, so good. I think I beat this game in about 10 hours the first time I played it, and I played it non-stop. Alright, here we see the ravens. Alright,
Another gate. Another gate.
we know what to do. We got
You
this.
know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it. You can do it. Don't touch it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Alright. So as you can see, the Furies in my head have very different opinions about what I should be doing. And if you listen to them, if you hear me listen to them, they will continually mock her. So anyway, so let's see. If you look through here, ooh, what is that?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Van Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions.
Sounds me.
Trust your eyes.
Doesn't he look fucking cool? Oh, I love it.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he?
It is so good.
It's like your fault. Listen, focus. Focus. Focus.
So if you look at him, you can see this. It's a deer skull. It's a human rib cage and arms, but he's pointing. He's pointing the way. Oh, he's so cool.
Fight!
Oh, it's so neat. I love it.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gallant. Some, like Truth, become gallant in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
So if you caught that, people who are inflicted with the darkness are called that go into the wild to live are called a gelt. And you can become a gelt for different reasons. But everyone is touched by the darkness. All gelts are touched by the darkness. The gelt can either, like Druth, who went into the wilds to do penance, or, as they said for Senua, to purge the curse. And it's a she. It's her inner. It's the inner thoughts. Anytime we hear this talking of the Furies, it's the inner talk. It's her inner voice. What the other sound is you're hearing the Song of Valravn, which is an old Celtic chant sung by shamans and men who practiced illusions. God damn it. Oh. Another way is open.
There he is.
Oh, I see. So when we look through, we see that stairwell, but if we go around, it doesn't exist.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out?
Get up
Must
now.
be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan tricking her. Valravan. How can she get out? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him.
He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it on her own.
He's not tricking her.
It's magic. It's an illusion.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm opening this door. We're gonna need it. Fantastic. Alright. Absolute cake. Love it. Ugh. We'll get more explanation about what a gelt is in a little bit. But that is the first mention of what she is.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
So I want you guys to take in how this looks right here versus kind of this out here. At the moment I walk out here, it looks all nice and green. The moment I step in here, how the environment changes. It's an ever so subtle difference that if you're not looking for it, you'll miss it.
She can't go in there. Behind that? Valravan, he's there.
Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way somewhere. Go round somewhere.
Find your own path. There's a different way.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Come on, Senua. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. We can do this. No, 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 no.
Take him down! Take him down!
There we are. That's that shit. Every time.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
So there's a history lesson for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here for however long. Ooh. Any battle that we fight in this, I'm just gonna be insane focused because it takes so much to be able to kill them. And they're not the only thing we'll be fighting.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything, turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
It's such a strange way to tell a story, but I love it so much. Like if you were to write a book, these would be the thoughts that would populate the pages of that book. There it is.
The song. Balravin's song. It's over here. It's over here.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two.
Listen, focus. Listen.
It's magic. It's magic.
So he's over there,
This reminds him of somewhere.
and he's over there.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? Forest in the wild.
The wilds.
But this bad boy's pointing at the
She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wild?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat the darkness?
No.
It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
So if you didn't get what they said, when she went into the forest, she went because of Dillian. She went because she felt the darkness or what was affecting her would take him as well, and that he would not survive. And so she left home to exile as a guilt to live in the wild to fight the darkness. She did it for the one she loved, which I think is beautiful. So, it is not present day. It is not the present day that we live in. This is in her day. This is in her time. This is in the ancient times of the Norsemen invading what would eventually become England. And also what I love about this game is that there are no other items to collect. God, hello. Except these seeing stones that give story.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Alright, we hear it, the song. No, we are in her time. This is her time. That is the one thing. So when I played this Suko, I also felt that same way when I first played it, because I was just so engrossed and just loved the story and the setting that I was like, if this is like that, I'm throwing the game. I'm throwing the whole game away, throwing the whole PS4 away. But it wasn't. So if I can assure you, we are in her time. This is her time. So when he talks about another way of seeing, he's talking about how when we focus, when we do the inner eye focus, how that affects our way of seeing. And so it's sort of like telling us that how Odin saw is how we are seeing currently. I think I can jump over here. Yeah, no, I can. We have to go around. Oh no, wait, I remember. So remember how I showed you guys how if we look back through the back through here, this hole. Okay. Now so you can use it to your use it to the advantage. Use it to take away to get in to open the door, and then use it to advantage to make the wall whole so you can also cross it. So So what we're looking at, these little things right here, or they're not little, but they're big, but they can be small, and they're called fetishes. And what the fetish is that it represents something or something, typically used in witchcraft or mysticism, mostly as a way to ward or prevent against something. I think here. We're gonna look through the. There are lists.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone.
they've gone.
Some are still here. But where? Some are still there.
Mel Raven's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
It's a trick.
Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Because I
She
feel.
remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Okay. So now that we've gone through that portal, we can see that there are a lot less of these motherfuckers sitting or hanging around. Okay. So, gotten that. So let's go over here and let's see what we can do. You ate ice cream and you're freezing now. Why would you eat ice cream? It's so cold. It is so cold out. Why would you do that to yourself? I can't have ice cream, but I would rather not have ice cream. I also like doing Valravn first because he takes less time. He takes more time. Cert does not take nearly as much time. His puzzles are a little different. Phoenix, how are you doing, hun? Hello, sir. I'm good. I love the glasses. Oh, it's because I also have blue light glasses that I'm wearing for my avatar, or I'm wearing as well. It helps with my eye strain. So, you can't jump down there. Oh, okay, I see. Ah, now the board is dead. Oh. Hello, sir. Alright. So this puzzle takes a second. And again, which is fantastic storytelling, is that there's no music to distract you. It is you and her and the voices and Valravn. And that's it. So we're over here. Can't do that yet. Oh, hush. Taking stock of the area, which you do in a game. I'm talking back to the voices. Oh my god. feel like I'm talking to chat.
The ring.
Oh,
No. There's still three. There's three. There's three.
Where?
She teleported us.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. But the further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And in the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
This is my third playthrough. So where do they sit? Okay, so this is the important part now. You have to align these suckers. There we go. On point.
Broke. The gate is open.
Open.
Alright, on point, on point, on
There
point.
is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill them. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Oh, so it's a lot of heavy themes for this game, like lost love, redemption, self-sacrifice. Oh, there he is. There's our boy. Hello, sir. Oof. So the VOD for Ikai is in two parts. Watch the first VOD for demos, and then the second one, and it's at the end of one and the beginning of another. Happy Game was a lot of fun. Here's our boy. Ugh. Coward. Sir. Alrighty.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep.
Oof.
I know you can do it, Senua.
I know I can do it too.
You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Alright. Okay. There it is. I love this game so much. I cannot recommend it enough. If you watch the trailer, in fact, after this game, I'll no, I'd have to do it a little bit here. Hold on. I will link the trailer for the
Speak
next
to
game.
me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. But It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And
So
though
my
Findan
favorite...
never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Let me remember how to do this. So, the one thing I love and appreciate about, the Norse and their storytelling abilities, one of the things that I've found and have found to be very compelling, especially if you've ever read Beowulf, is that they are not short on self-expression by any means. They're not short on self-expression by any means. You can ask them about themselves, especially in like old, especially before written, like words were written down. And they would just wax poetically about themselves. And I think that is the coolest thing. And so for him to immediately tell, ooh, okay, tell her his backstory like that is just this really interesting, like this really cool thing about telling someone exactly who you are. You need no other. Oh Jesus. All right. Ooh, how do I do this? There we go.
The
All right,
gate is
sir.
open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Alright. Oh, he's got tools. We get no corner here, bitches. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, sir. Sir, I think. Oh, God. Okay. Oh.
There he is. Where's he gone? He's a trickster.
Defend yourself. Stop them.
Oh, shit. Where are you?
They're overwhelming. He's down. Finish him. Finish him.
Let's get it. Let's get this shit. No. We are not dying here. No, come on, Senua. We got this.
She will die.
No, we ain't dying here. Not today. Not today, fuckers. No. Come on. Get up. Let's go.
It's nearly over. The dog's scared. No one can.
Oh, shit. I am hitting the dodge button and the parry button. Come on, no, sir. I dodged that.
She's hurt. She won't make it. Ignore the pain.
I am hitting the... Nope. We're not dying here. We're not dying here.
It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, you asshole.
On this far, she needs
Jackass. Oh,
quickly get up.
I hit that fucking hairy button. Come on, let's go, girl. No, get up. Let's go.
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. You're close.
We got this. I'm not
Find
scared
us
of you.
your position.
Don't let them surround you.
Oh, you asshole. the audacity, the absolute moronicness of this right here. Do you see this? Do you see this, bitch? You see this hoe? Hell fucking no, you don't. Because I'm gonna come after you.
Stop. She will die. Stop. Oh!
Oh, you jackass. Oh, bad.
So weak. The mirror. The mirror. Focus. It's building. It's building.
Let's go.
Focus.
Come on. Nope, 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 fucker. Hell no. Bitch, you thought. Sir. Yes!
I never put
Yes!
you in the wilds, did I?
Ugh!
It was an illusion,
Illusion.
but not,
Not this time. Get it. Yeah! Oh, motherfucker thought. Oh, you thought. Yeah, yeah.
The Mark of Valravan. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
So I want to say something about Vix, what you said, that it wasn't supposed to spread. Well, for those of us who suffer or who suffer from traumatic experience through trauma, PTSD, and other and mental illness not otherwise
She was younger.
specified.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees. The mountains. Caves.
Isn't it true of those of us who've suffered from traumatic experience, PTSD, and other mental illnesses, that even on the best days when we feel like we have won significant battles, that sometimes it is still there, no matter what we do. Something about what we've been through will always remain a part of us. And I think that's a lot of the story of Senua, is that she has gone through these highly traumatic experiences, and she's lost her family, she's lost her lover, she's lost her culture and almost her way of life, and even in her own life. And so she's taking an initiative to fight back. But even when we fight, sometimes we fight and we still lose. And that's not being perfect, that's being human. And so we are going through a very human experience. And this is also the way that she's kind of mourning Dillion. You know, he will see, I don't want to, but we'll see him. And I think he's a very handsome man, just saying. Putting that out there. You can see kind of how everything should look now that we've near the ravens. This was a lot of fun to go through. This was very fun to do. Kind of look at everything now and like kind of get a good bearing on what things actually are. Like, look at these ruins. It's not just amazing. Oh, so wonderful.
I wonder. Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
So that's kind of a...
Senua, you have sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful.
Thank you, Ixie, for dropping by.
Before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
This is a
Senua
beautiful
still sees
game.
her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Thank you, Ixie, for stopping by. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you play this game. This game is amazing and beautiful. I can't recommend it enough. No spoilers. No spoilers for Ixie, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you everyone who is in chat right now. I appreciate all of you being here and watching me play a game that I absolutely love to death. I cannot wait for the second one to come out. It's going to be an amazing ride. Like I said, I 100% hope they release it on PC, and it is not just a Microsoft Xbox Series X exclusive. I really don't want to have to buy a whole other console just to play it. You know, but I would. I would 100. Okay. I would absolutely buy another console just to play this game. Okay. You see how I kind of stopped in that subtle shift in atmosphere? Yeah. Yeah, this is about to. Yeah, this is about to pop off.
End it. There's too many of them. Find a good position and switch yourself.
Oh, Jesus. God, I cannot deal with these guys. No! Come on, no, fucker. Come on! No, come on, get out of there.
She won't make it.
Come on, I can't see. Come on, Senua. Go.
The gate. She needs to go back. She can't. It won't open. Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
She hasn't challenged Cert.
Alright. I don't know what that was about. Game freaked out there for a second. Oh, yeah, okay. This is where we came in from. Okay. Ugh. So, to put it bluntly, we are a, Celtic Woad warrior woman. So I say that 3 times fast. Who is on a quest to retrieve the soul of her lover from Hela, the goddess of the dead in Norse mythology. That is about as good of a synopsis as I can do. Alright. The Gate of Surtur.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
I think we got a save icon.
She
Okay.
found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
I think we got the save icon. So I am actually going to leave it here. We will pick up Senua's story on Thursday, or Senua's sacrifice on Thursday. I would like to thank everyone who has been here so far for this. This is an amazing game. I 100% recommend it. Like I always say, this one is this one is. I like doing Valravan's because Valravan is not like that. Like his is easier, but his is just less involved. Terrace is a little involved. But we will get to that on Thursday. We'll play through we'll play through Cert, and we'll get through Hela's Gate on Thursday. That is the goal. And we will press onward. The game is fairly long. Like I said, it probably took me at around 10 hours to beat when I first played through it. We'll see how long it takes us this time. Again, because I kind of know where I'm going and what I'm doing. And then the first time I had zero clue of what to do. So we'll get there. But I would like to thank every one of you who are here today, everyone who has stopped by, everyone who is lurking, everyone who has followed. If you are lurking or you're watching this in the future, feel free to hit that follow button. You'll get notifications of whenever I go live. I appreciate everyone who follows me. You guys are amazing and great. You guys absolutely give me life and keep me streaming. And I just like playing games with you guys. Y'all are fun. Y'all are amazing to play games with, and I appreciate you guys. Yes, but watch the VOD for Happy Game. It's a new game by one of my favorite developers, Amanita Design. Thrilling, weird, all of those things. It's really, it's just a lot of fun. So let's see who we are raiding today. I think we're gonna raid good friend Grim. I think he's playing Phasmophobia right now. So we are going to go ahead and raid him for this evening. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. This has been amazing. I can't wait to play more Senua and show you her story. So let's get ready to raid. Let's get ready to show Grim how our appreciation, and I appreciate you all. I will see you guys Thursday. Thank you so much again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.